Toyota has been one of the best sellers of the automobiles all over the world. Toyota was initially started as an handloom manufacturer in the early 1920s. Their first car was released in 1935, which was named as Model AA. The name was actually Toyota, which was arrived from their founder Akio Toyoda, which was later changed to Toyota in the year 1936. We all may be aware of the Land Cruisers and Corollas, which have been running on the road for more than 50 years. What made them achieve this? It's none other than their affordability, reliability, easy maintenance, and resale values. They have been spread across the entire globe, and there are more than 50 manufacturing units in the globe. Toyota is also the birthplace for the Toyota production system and many other principles such as just-in-time production, Kanban system, and few others. They have achieved excellence by manufacturing products by following these principles and strategies, which are now a benchmark. In 2019, Toyota set a record by selling 10.74 million units. Each unit requires approximately 30,000 parts, and it's very difficult for any OEM to manufacture these large quantities. Hence, Toyota started to procure these parts from hundreds of Tier 1 suppliers around the globe. These parts are categorized into four major sources, basically the local parts, long leading time parts, in-house parts, and the sequence parts. The local parts are those which are produced in the same region of location of the assembly plant, and the order is released every day and weekly forecast is given. The long leading time parts are those which take long time to reach for the assembly since they are located far away from the plant. Ordering is based on daily production and sequence, and the order is released according to the lead times. The in-house parts are those which are manufactured in the plant, and the sequence parts are those which are obtained from the nearby suppliers. The order is released only after the vehicle enters the final assembly line. These products are arranged in the same order of the assembly line vehicle production to ease the process. Toyota also encourages its vendors to follow these principles and strategies, and they also conduct regular supplier audits to ensure quality assurance. Their accurate just-in-time procurement plans has enabled them to build a strong relationship with their suppliers. It is also noticed that because of this strong relationship with the suppliers, there is very less chance for any new supplier to join Toyota. This becomes a problem, especially during the pandemic like this, where if one of the suppliers has to shut down, it may lead to disturbances and line stoppages since they follow just-in-time procedure. Hence, Toyota must develop new suppliers around the globe and split the requirement in different geographic locations to obtain a non-stop flow of parts. In Toyota, the vehicles are manufactured based upon the demand, and they don't manufacture vehicles and push it to the market. Just-in-time, Kanban system, production smoothing, shortened setup time, one-piece production, automation are the most important principles of Toyota production system. Toyota production system was invented by the Toyota during the early 1930s. The just-in-time production produces what is required at the required time. This reduces the cost of inventory and storage losses. The Kanban system, the word Kanban directly translates to visual card in Japanese. The various stages of production is tagged to the product. This tells the workers what is to be done and what is already done. Production smoothing. Production is made in line with the customer demand. Shortened setup time. This ensures proper internal and external setup to avoid lags. One-piece production is the most interesting part where the worker handles multiple machines simultaneously, which makes the worker to complete one complete part at a time. And the last one, the automation, it is an autonomous defect control system. Following Toyota production system enables them to produce high quality defect-free product at the end despite of mixed planning and product smoothing. This strict adherence to the system has made Toyota increase its profit by eliminating waste such as excessive stock and workforce. Toyota operates on a lean supply chain, and hence the parts must be transported efficiently to reach the plants on time. To ensure this, Toyota has partnered with a limited number of third-party logistic providers. As every other OEMs, they follow a well-defined inbound and outbound logistics. The inbound logistics brings in the parts from various suppliers all over the globe, and the outbound delivers the finished vehicles to the dealers. The outbound logistics has different models for different countries. The three major ones are the North American distribution model, the European distribution model, and the Japanese distribution. In all the three models, once the vehicle exits the assembly line, they are sent to the marshalling yards. The only difference between these models is that the European and Japanese dealers don't have storage yards. Hence, in European models, the vehicles are shipped to the hub, and in Japanese models, the vehicles are shipped to the consolidation center. The vehicles are then transported to the dealers on demand. Both inbound and outbound logistics supply only when there is a need, and this shows us how well they adhere to the just-in-time principles. As some set of principles and strategies which they strongly follow while bringing up each and every vehicle. And yes, that's why they are the leaders. Thanks for watching. It's Abhishek signing off. Have a happy weekend and stay safe.